Right? You got to talk to them. Okay?
Let me call my sister. I don't want you to hurt me.
I'm not going to hurt you, okay? Okay. Stop pulling away.
I don't want you to hurt me.
That's what I'm talking about, though. Like,
Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, and thank you for joining me. Anyway, so I heard this story on TikTok.
Well, breaking news here from Washington. ABC News can confirm that Justice Stephen Breyer does plan to retire. This will give President Biden an opportunity to nominate his pick to the bench, and he has said previously that he plans to nominate a black woman.
The President has stated and reiterated his commitment to nominating a black woman to the Supreme Court, and certainly stands by that.
And then I followed it back to the source, and I want to give y'all a little update on my feelings about this certain topic.
The person I will nominate will be someone with extraordinary qualifications, character, experience, and integrity. And that person will be the first black woman ever nominated to the United States Supreme Court.
And the plans I see that seem to be going in effect around shit. Okay, so you got this justice. He a white guy. He old. They want to kick him off the board. So they spread a rumor talking about this man is about to retire. And he looking at them like, no, I'm not. What the fuck are y'all talking about? But then you see what's going on. They need him to get out the way. Why? So it can promote this some more of this progression and shit like that. Supposedly Biden promised that he would nominate a black justice to the role and shit, but it's a black woman at that. So you got all these cackling hens plotting and shit like that, trying to get him to pick a black woman and stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, y'all are so corrupt and disgusting of people.
At this point, to make good on Joe Biden's promise. The usual race mongers spent all day demanding it. Here's CNN.
I mean, it is a history-making moment. It will change the way the court looks. And I think we cannot understate that.
For this particular president, where he is today, with a need to give something that is of great importance to his supporters, people who put him into office, especially black women, this is a really important moment.
I never had the luxury of leaving any part of my identity at the door before I walked into a courtroom, walked into a boardroom, walked onto these very sets on CNN. I brought with myself the entirety of being a black woman, the lived experience of what that's like in a country like this. And I think it's incumbent upon our country to recognize that if we do not bring all of America and the holistic views of people, including black women, then we are doing a disservice to any objective evaluation of laws in this country.
Oh, this is so great. That lady especially. Here you have the most privileged people in the United States of America telling you at high volume with total certainty they're victims. Now, that could describe most of CNN's programming, actually, but today was especially hysterical and amusing. That oppressed woman you just saw is called Laura Coates. Laura Coates went to an expensive private school in Minnesota, then she headed off to Princeton, and then she went to law school. Now she's on TV, all because of how victimized she has been. It's almost enough to make you like America when you learn that someone that completely marginalized is now so powerful. Sounds like a success story, but no, explains Laura Coates. In fact, it's still more evidence that America is an evil and racist place.
What would it be like for somebody on the Supreme Court, finally, who looks like you?
I would be overjoyed and thrilled.
How much does John King hate himself? I mean, he's got to, right, on some level.
Now, I started off with you white women. You think white women are bad? Try black women. I think it was something like that. Anyway, yeah, try black women. Now, see, the white man, he in my book, he fucking up because Biden weak as shit. He's a simp president. Biden is a simp president, and he doing a lot of simpish shit, like trying to nominate a black woman because it'll make him look good. See, but what he doesn't see is how fucked up that right there in itself is. You get me? Because you might make yourself look good a little bit, but you're dealing with fire. See, it's one thing to deal with a Clinton, like a fucking Hillary Clinton, or a Barbara Bush or somebody like that. You know, them old plantation wives, you get me? They used to doing a lot of shit behind the scene type shit. You know, they conniving and shit to get their way and stuff. You know, Monica Lewinsky type shit. But they have, you know those women, but you, Mr. White Man, Mr. Weak, simp-ass president, and all you other company simps out there who are letting these, just hiring women around you because, you like they big butt or something like that. I get it. You get me? But you're opening Pandora's box and you're going to fuck yourself. And it's gonna hurt. You get what I'm saying? Because you know white women. I get it. You know white women. You know how to deal with them. But you don't know black women.
My position is that the black woman's disrespect and rebellion against the leadership and the authority of the black man is a direct cause of the breakdown in our black family structure. Now, of course, there are many black people who consider those fighting words because as black women, we have never been subject to the kind of examination that our men have been subject to since we have been here. We have been somewhat protected and shielded from any kind of critiquing about our personal behavior, whereas our men have always been up for examination.
Okay? Now, you don't even know what you're dealing with. Okay? You think white women are bad? Try dealing with black women.
Because we cannot, it's like being constantly gaslit. We're constantly being told, I'm told every day I'm on air that I'm racist because I call out racism. That is maddening to me, and I'm crying about it because it's crazy. And I wish that somebody who's a colleague of mine like Alice could at least acknowledge.
Now, they run from us. They run from us. You get what I'm saying? They don't want a real black man. You understood that, hey, you had to get them and separate us away from each other. And you did a good job with that. But you have to understand species and what people are adapted to deal with.
I mean, when you mention black people, you mentioning black women. So don't count yourself out.
No,
Yes,
that's
you
not
are.
true. That's like administration said that when they
Black people is not black women. Black women are not included in black people.
No,
You get me? You are a white guy. I don't know how your evolution worked out for you, but I don't think you're equipped to deal with a black woman. You get me? You know the fury of a white woman, but you have never dealt with the fury of a black woman.
I'm getting out of here.
Are you equipped to handle this situation? Because this is not no plantation wife that you fucking with. You get what I'm saying? This is a fucking slave mentality having ass woman who knows how to shh and be quiet when need be, and knows how to cut your throat if she has to.
Well, once I served, now I have others serving me.
We talking Harriet Tubman mentality, and if you know anything about her, you know she was so fucking deadly, she'll blow a fucking slave's brain out. Man, fuck you too, slave. You get me? Because a dead slave can't talk. And you think you fucking dealing with the same type of woman when you dealing with these black women, but you're not, Mr. White Simp, man. You get what I'm saying? They're coming at you. They climbing that fucking evolution chain. You get what I'm saying? They climbing that fucking ladder. They are climbing it, and you are helping them. Y'all sit there and look. Kevin Samuel had a little conversation with some woman, and they was, she happened to be a fucking therapist and shit. And he go through his usual routine, asking a simple question, logical questions that lead to logical solution, and she fucking died on the scene.
If men pick women based on if men pick women based on status, why are these higher status women more unmarried?
I believe that they get to the point where it's like, I've been single, I've been alone by myself, while they're getting their education, they're dating, but it's just not a connection.
Shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. Ma'am, you just contradicted your own point and you won't stop. You said men pick women on status, and I'm saying why are the women that have more status less married? You said men pick women based on status. You. And you have to explain why the women who have higher status are less married.
They choose not to be. They choose not to be after.
This is your enemy, gentlemen.
I'm talking about like died right in front of us. She was so fucking stupid. It was a shame. And that right there told me in itself that y'all giving these fucking degrees away.
And eliminate race-based disparities in outcomes among, quote, birthing people. This is a shift from recent budgets, which referred to maternal health issues as women's issues. I've never heard the term before. Can you explain what it means?
Absolutely. There are certain people who do not have gender identities that apply to female or male. So we think our language needs to be more inclusive in how we deal with complex issues. I think the underlying issue is most important that your colleagues, Lauren Underwood and others, are working on, is to try to ensure that those of color who are giving birth leave the hospital alive. And that's the issue rather than the verbiage. The verbiage matters, but the underlying issue, the verbiage matters, but the underlying issue.
Look, like I said, I enjoyed the times when motherfuckers came up with their own theories. You get what I'm saying? Original theories. You get me? Y'all don't even do that no more. Y'all have lowered the bar so low that all these women got to do is blow you and you help them get their degree. You're not fooling us, Mr. Simp Professor. Mr. Simp Professor. All y'all simps and all your these locations of high authority are not doing anything but killing yourself by elevating these women on the basis of their looks. And yes, that's the sad thing of men. That's the fucking, and these are not men, but these are men. You get what I'm saying? When you are fucking controlled by your dick, you make dumbass decisions, and that's the sad thing. So we got this simp fucking president in office making simp decisions by hiring women on the basis of their fucking race and shit and gender and stuff. You're not hiring for their qualifications, their credentials and shit, their degrees. That's them degrees, just a sheet of paper. That's why men are dropping out of colleges, because there is nothing to teach us there. There is no more teachers. Half of them getting blowjobs in the fucking back somewhere, making videos for Pornhub and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? You think people don't know that shit? Yeah, we saw you. We saw you on Pornhub. We saw you. Yes, we know what you do at school. We know what all your kids do at school. We know what everybody do every way you do it, because you post it on everything that you post things on. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, and so they're playing with fire and they're letting these black women elevate themselves. Why? Because it makes them look good, and knowing the female mind and knowing that black women, unlike white women who are turned up to 50, black women are all the way up. They are fucking all the way up. They turn all the way up, and they will not stop until they destroy everything in their path to get what they want. You think a white woman is greedy? You have seen nothing. Nothing.
Governor is signing a bill that affects all Georgians. Why is he doing it in private, and why is he trying to keep elected officials who are representing us out of the process?
Exactly. Are you serious?
No, you are not representing.
She's not under arrest.
For what? Under arrest for what? For trying to see something that our governor is doing? Our governor is signing a bill that affects all Georgians, and you're going to arrest an elected representative. Why are you arresting her? Tell us now. Why are you arresting her? Sign it. Give me a reason why you are arresting her. Give me a reason why you are arresting her. She
when you looking at a slave mentality woman who understands or believes that everybody grass is greener than hers, she will jump them fences to get in every one of them to see it and test that theory. That's how she is. She will go at you, and you are not evolved to deal or equipped to deal with this woman while you tearing her away from her natural, what can I say? Natural counterpart, okay?
They made us think that it was some kind of glorified position to brag about the fact that I got my own job, my own credit card, my own car, so I don't need no man. I don't even know how we got that mixed up. Ain't none of that got nothing to do with being with no man.
You are not, okay? I get it. You give me, you bring a tiger and a lion together and you make a liger, okay? But are you equipped to deal with this pressure that's about to come from this little liger? Do you get what I'm saying? You motherfuckers out there are playing with nature and playing with forces that you cannot possibly control, and it's going to end up destroying all of us.
I thought about it after a while. If racism is holding me back, why is it that it's not holding the black people back who are telling me that it's racism? They were married, their kids were going to good schools, and that's when I realized I had been lied to, that it wasn't about racism, that white people were not holding me back, and the Democrats didn't care about me. They were lying to me. They keep telling black people over and over again, the Republican Party is a party of racist white men who hate black people. Look at us, we love you, we care about you, it's not your problem, here's some free stuff. And generations of blacks are addicted to that for the last 60 years or so, and that's why most of them are stuck on the Democratic plantation, and a lot of blacks are unable to leave because of that mentality, and in some cases they are afraid to leave because they are attacked by their family members, they are attacked by others. The Democratic plantation really is worse than the plantation that I grew up on. And I grew up on a plantation down in Alabama. I grew up under the Jim Crow laws. And I remember for colors only sign, whites only sign. But the one thing that did not happen, we were not told about so-called racism. We worked hard. My grandparents worked hard, and their parents worked hard. We were very independent. Unlike the Democratic Party, their plantation caused you to become dependent on them and not on yourself. And once you become addicted to that, they will not let you off. And if you try to get off, you are attacked. You're called Uncle Tom, a sellout, the N-word, and all kind of craziness because they do not want you to leave that plantation.
You out there hiring women off the basis of their gender, Mr. Simp President. Got these women out there with fucking slave mentalities who already tell you to your face that they fucking hate your guts.
Happy Halloween, white people. Happy Halloween, male Saxons. So all freaking month of October, I had to see racist costumes from white people. Costumes of Trayvon Martin, costumes of Mike Brown, costumes of Sandra Bland. Y'all think it's funny, don't you?
The person I will nominate will be someone with extraordinary qualifications, character, experience, and integrity. And that person will be the first black woman ever nominated to the United States Supreme Court.
Nearly all the charges. Do you think the U.S. Department of Justice was wrong to prosecute those individuals who showed up at a polling place wielding a billy club?
I believe that the leadership of the Justice Department had the prerogative to bring the cases that it deemed appropriate to bring.
Now, did you want the Department of Justice to drop a case?
I may have espoused that opinion publicly, but...
Do you get what I'm saying? And you want to put these people in positions of power? They haven't even healed from their slavery trauma yet. And you want to put these positions of power? Yeah, but y'all are the same people that put a fucking transgender in the fucking medical field or medical position. And you get what I'm saying? Oh my God.
You're lying through your fucking teeth. I know it, you know it, and this fucking hole know it.
Come on, leave him alone.
Yeah?
like that. It's a lot of simps in power and shit like that, and a lot of women are using their female privilege to get in situations they should not be in positions of power they should not be in, just like this one. They're trying to use their race privilege.
Will give President Biden an opportunity to nominate his pick to the bench, and he has said previously that he plans to nominate a black woman
to fucking get in an office and stuff like that. This is why I won't look, I don't watch y'all shows no more. I'm sorry, I don't really support black people like that no more. I'm not gonna lie, because half of the shit y'all getting is out of guilt and shame. Y'all are shaming the shit out of white people to help y'all get in positions that y'all don't need to be in, because y'all are not mentally developed enough. I went through life and I've watched a lot of black people come up and make it in a lot of places. You get what I'm saying? And I rooted those people on. You know why I did? Because they deserve to be there. We actually watched the progress that it took for them to make that journey. It was a fucking success story that people can feel inspiration off of. You get what I'm saying? But y'all stories, all you so-called strong black women out there in the world, your story sucks. You get what I'm saying? You are a fucking Mary Sue. All you Mary Sue ass black chicks out there, y'all are fucking just getting over on the system. That's what y'all doing. You give me your stupid degrees, they mean shit at all. Why? Because y'all dumb in the mind, and we know that y'all use y'all body to get ahead. That's why most men are dropping out of fucking college. Why? Because it's ran by simps who just want pussy and who passing things through just so they can fucking get credit with black women or some shit like that. That's why relationships suck, because they know that if they give you this, you'll do this dumb ass shit. That's why they letting y'all win so goddamn much, because they know how dumb y'all are. That's why they put Kamala Harris dumb ass in office. You get me? Because they needed her fucking clout with the so-called strong black woman. Y'all saw a black woman and y'all took off following her like some fucking sheeple. You get me? But you call yourself strong. Y'all are fucking horrible. You get what I'm saying? No, I would not celebrate none of your so-called accomplishments. No, because you fucking slept your way to the top. You fucking gave something to Hollywood. You took something from Hollywood.
They said they never gave you niggas money.
And look, I love black women, and I do think there are capable black women out there, but the ones on the Democratic Party on the far left, oh, hell no. You get me? They can't even keep their own family in order. They can't even keep them in order. You get what I'm saying? These are the type of people that come from fucking fucked up backgrounds or mixed race families and shit like that with fucking identity problems and shit like that, and you want to give these people power? Are you fucking kidding me?
But how to separate America from whiteness. Until we can confront that and talk about that, this is really going to continue. I was on Long Island this weekend visiting a really dear friend, and I was really disturbed. I saw, dozens and dozens of pickup trucks with, explicatives against Joe Biden on the back of them, Trump flags, and in some cases just dozens of American flags, which is also just disturbing, because essentially the message was clear. It was, this is my country. This is not your country. Shut the fuck up.
Where are the older adults at? Where are the people who know what life is about, who understand what people are trying to accomplish? Not these race hustling ass liberals.
Now we understand that white supremacy is not just Nazis marching in Charlottesville. White supremacy is the effort to continue to hold on to power by any means necessary and to destroy what you cannot control, simply because they don't want to share it with black and brown people.
Whew, I said a lot. But it's that serious. You get me? I'm watching this little girl, she fucking, first, look, the little girl, the man pulled her over because they got a call about her. She has no fucking shoes on.
You gotta talk to her. Okay.
Let me call my sister. I don't want you to hurt me.
I'm not gonna hurt you, okay? Okay. Stop pulling away.
I don't want you to hurt me.
away. I gotta put you in handcuffs, though. Okay? Stop pulling away. Stop pulling away. Okay?
No, you're hurting me already.
Wait, all right.
You're hurting me already. You're hurting me.
Okay?
No, no, please.
Sir, can I get a phone unit over here? Just sit down. Sit down, okay? Sit down, okay?
Look at the neighbor.
Sit down, okay? I'm trying not to hurt you. I got it. Just sit down, okay?
You're hurting me already.
Sit down, okay?
Why was your camera not on you while you were outside with my daughter? Why was your camera? You had your camera on. Please do.
Stand up. There you go. We're walking back over to this car right here.
Okay, can you lose?
We'll adjust him in a minute. We'll adjust him in a minute. Let go of her. Let go of her.
Try to stop her to see what she going on. She's obviously was distressed before he even said anything to her, and that's what we starting at. You get what I'm saying? And he trying to calm her down, and then the mom come out and start acting. These are the type of black women you trying to fucking put in the office. Then you go into the other one with the woman who fucking in court and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? This woman is in court. She's in court, and that officer is standing in front of the door telling her you can't go there, and she, just because you turn on the camera, wants to fucking do it anyway. Why? Look, you already gave these people power against the police. You armed them with the race card, so every time they get in a situation that might not look like it will go in their favor, they're gonna play that card like it's a fucking loaded dice or something.
It's like being constantly gaslit. We're constantly being told. I'm told every day I'm on air that I'm racist because I call out racism. That is maddening to me, and I'm crying about it because it's crazy. And I wish that somebody who's a colleague of mine like Alice could.
They go roll the motherfuckers. You get what I'm saying? I said a lot. I gotta edit this to. Okay, I already got my clips, so I'm ready. Yeah, you're about to get this video. Anyway, yeah, that's basically what I had to say about this video. These people, you're playing with forces that you do not understand. You get what I'm saying? You're trying to appease a impeasable person. Is that impeasable? I don't even know if that's a word. I'm gonna look it up and you'll see it on the screen if it is one, I guess. So I'm gonna show you what I found. Anyway, yeah, that's it, man. You think a white woman is bad, then you've never dealt with a woman, a traumatized black woman. You get me? And you're not helping the situation by putting a traumatized black woman in office. You get me? If her policies are far right and she's not trying to unite the country, or she's not trying to go with just truth. You get me? If it's feelings over facts, fuck her. Only facts over feelings. That's how that works, okay?
Y'all think it's funny, don't you?
Anyway, bye.